tutorial. We are going today to finish our work on infinite. What does it mean when I say finish our work in infinite? It simply means that we are going to work on tumbling and exit. To do so, it's fairly easy. Tumbling is not difficult actually. It's just a spiral and a pulling. Pulling a sat after a spiral, it's not difficult. It's like when you do a looping or anything, it's fairly easy. And the exit is also fairly easy, just a question of timing. To learn timing, what to do, just do infinite. Do a few turns, try to feel the rhythm. Or we will try to learn about infinity exit. We will try to double pump when we are vertical. We will try to pull both brakes, to give energy to the glider, but mostly to get this timing of exit. If you pull too early in this scenario, it's okay because probably the glider will just lose a bit of energy, but not so much. And if you pull too late, which is the worst that can happen to you, it won't be a problem also because we are only pulling slightly. But if you pull too late for an exit, it's a lot of trouble, and don't do it. Always try to pull either too early or at the right timing. Better the right timing, of course. But if you pull too late, that's where you risk to fall into your canopy. Double pumping is fairly easy. You pull exactly at the same time than in a rhythmic. You pull after you passed. Okay? It's just after you pass you can pull and you release. You pull and you release. You will see it's super easy, and it will help you learn the timing. It's a bit later than a normal exit, the timing, but it will also help you to know where you are in the turn, because that's how you will learn to exit. You have to know where we are in the turn. I am over the glider, I am below, the glider is behind, is it in front? That's all the thing you need to learn. And the only way to learn this is to practice and to do some runs and to do some turns. And while doing so, double pumping will also help you to get this timing, to know was I too early, was I too late, stuff like this, So that's why we are going to do so. There are two ways to do a tumbling actually. There are many ways, but two main ways. Either you do a good tumbling or a bad tumbling. If you do a good tumbling, on the first turn you are in infinite, it's straight, you are hands up, and you just enjoy the show. If you do a bad tumbling, on the first turn you have to bump and you have to feel the rhythm and you have to build up the glider to the infinite again. It's a bad tumbling. We will start from the bad tumbling because that's where everyone starts, and that's where I will start as well, and that's where I started as well when I was younger. How to do so? It's quite easy actually. A tumbling happens after a spiral. So what we will do, we will take energy from a spiral. This spiral will try to take quite a lot of energy, but you don't need 10 turns of energy. Usually after one turn of spiral you are full on, you don't need more, you can exit. But to exit, we won't pull hard the outside brake, because when you pull hard outside brake to exit the spiral, you lose a lot of energy. And this energy we need it to pull the tumble. Tumbling we will pull just after we passed. It's like this, we will pull and not too hard. We will end up sideways in the tumbling, but still we will have a lot of energy and we will build up the glider to the infinite. And then we will just come down in anti-rhythmic. And we will work on the exit of the infinite later when we are able to do good tumblings. So I will first start with this bad tumbling. This bad tumbling I will pull it quite early, not really early, because otherwise it will be a really bad tumbling and that's not what I want to do. And I will pull quite early and then just build it up to the infinite again. Oh, I will do this. It's easy. I will just do the same as a rhythmic. It's the same timing. You are in tumbling, you pull late, you just wait, you pull not so hard, not so low, and it's going to super easy. Okay, so I will go into the spiral, try to exit it with the brake and with the body. I will put as much brake as I need, but not too much. I don't want to lose so much energy, so I will try to be soft on the brake and slightly put the glider on the straight line. Don't let it to the left, don't let it go to the right, we go on a straight line. Okay, let's go. had some bumping to do to get vertical. Not a lot, but some still. It was not a good tumbling, but still it's what you want to do on your first tumble. That's fairly good. It's not bad, it's not really good. You are in the average people of a tumble. The good exit, what will I do? I will pull full brakes, full on, hands down when I pass over the glider, and not after, not before, when I pass over the glider. It's really important. I pass over, I pull. Basically, if you pull too early, the glider will collapse. Don't worry, stay pulled. Everything will be alright because you already passed the glider probably, and you won't fall into the lines or anything. It's just you will get some cravat maybe, but it will be alright. You won't be in a real danger. If you pull too late, on the other hand, the glider will have too much energy for you to handle, and you will have to try to stop it. If you see you pull too late, don't release. Try to stop it as hard as you can. Maybe you will be able, maybe you won't, but at least you would have tried. So, good tumbling, we will just wait later than we did before on the bad one. We just wait later, pull a bit harder, and then release. And we release fast, and we will be vertical or nearly vertical, and we will double pump because we are training still. We are always training. If you want to enjoy, you just stay hands up, wait, you enjoy, but we are training, so we will double pump. So we'll go for this good tumbling. So again, we will do this spiral, try to lose as little energy as possible on the exit of the spiral, pull a bit later than before, a bit harder, and release, and then start to double pump straight because we are vertical and it's going to be awesome. And then we will do our infinite exits because we are getting really good in infinite. We know what's happening. That's good. Okay, let's go. That's how we want to do it. And I release and double pump. And I double pump. As you can see, I pump. Double pumping keeps it vertical. That's also one of the good things. Okay, I get it now. I think I'm getting good for the exit. I will do the exit next turn. And I break exit, back fly, release. That was good! We just did infinite exits! Come on! And that was the season of Théo de Blic's tutorial. And if you want this amazing agility guide, get in touch with your local Gradient dealer, and he will just show you the way to our starting point, which are in Organyà in France and in Czech Republic. So now I will just enjoy my agility!